A bit of a dramatic intro, I know, but that's kind of it. That's where the impetus for the beginning of the Alex Garrett Podcast Network's theme is. And I wanted to do a multicast tonight on both Spreaker and YouTube because I saw this very, very, very interesting video, which I think you would really enjoy as well. And it's based on Lewis Capaldi. Okay, now we all know his singing "Someone You Loved." We've known that his voice goes viral on TikTok with a couple of other songs that he has. But what you may not know, and where the adaptability factor comes in, is that Lewis Capaldi, yes, Lewis Capaldi, right there, thanks to one of his fans, Katrina Schrei, you'll see it right there. One of his fans, and then many others, videoed this moment when Lewis's Tourette's syndrome kicked in.
Putting all the tablets into nightfall. You're not here, so you kept me throwing up. Let my guard down, here they pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being sure you love. Putting all
Some may say what Sam Smith did at the Grammys was brave and courageous. Some may think, well, you know, look at this slick Rick Harry Styles, and he's got a great voice. Harry Styles does. But what those two artists really don't seem to have, that Lewis Capaldi does, is humility. Yes, humility. Why do I say that? Because it takes humility, it takes guts, it takes confidence to go up there knowing that your Tourette's could act up any minute now while performing one of your hit songs, Someone You Love. But that Frankfurt Arena Stadium concert venue for Lewis Capaldi said, we're not going to let you down, Lewis. We're going to sing for you. And that is inspiring because I do believe when you're quote unquote different, it takes a lot of confidence to walk out the door, doesn't it? When you are different, it takes a lot of confidence to not only pick up a microphone or write a blog, but it takes just walking down the street. For some, quite a lot of moxie. And so what's inspiring about knowing about Lewis Capaldi's Tourette syndrome is this is a tour he's doing, and he's done them before. But let me tell you, to know that and to know that he's on tour while with his Tourette syndrome means he doesn't give a flying flip. He just wants to sing for his audience. And I think that's the coolest thing. That he will keep doing what he's doing. And I believe that the media who hyped up or talked down, whatever you want to say, either end of the spectrum, the Sam Smith unholy, and those that hype up Harry Styles and whatever, hey, don't sleep on Lewis Capaldi, because that guy is doing something that I don't think Sam Smith and Harry Styles grasp, which is humility. Ed Sheeran and Lewis Capaldi are my two favorite current artists of today, because Ed Sheeran's so down to earth as well. And they don't give a flip. They just go out and do their performing, and they enjoy it, and they give back to the community. And they're also not talked about, which is why I love their music even more because they're doing this under the radar, if you will, compared to Sam Smith and Harry Styles. So why am I talking about this? Because this is where culture and adaptability hit the crossroad. Louis Capaldi's story right there. Adaptability and culture at a crossroad. And what's that crossroad? Simply put, it's the crossroad that says, well, I may be a cultural icon to many because obviously he sold out his tour, but I'm not going to be someone different on stage. I'm going to be me. I'm going to have those tics. I'm going to have the Tourette's. I'm not going to try and back out of something because my Tourette's may kick up. He's going to roll with the punches. And clearly his fan base is behind him 100%. And that is what is also pretty damn cool. So quite literally, what Louis Capaldi is showing us is all the world is a stage. It's just a matter of, as I've said on this podcast, are you willing to jump in on that stage and tell your story? May I remind you, you can. Louis Capaldi's telling it by being up there with his Tourette's, not giving a flying you-know-what, and just enjoying himself. He's just enjoying himself, and the crowd's loving it too. So he's made the world, he's made a stage for himself. And quite personally, it inspires me to just keep going. Knowing that the cameras might roll on anytime I rollerblade on through. Knowing that maybe on the dance floor, people are going to roll because I've never seen someone on one leg dance. I don't like talking about myself. But at the same time, it's inspiring me because he's inspiring me to keep doing what I'm doing, which is this vlog, which is this podcast, which is this network, if you will. Because he's showing to those who are quote unquote different, don't stop what you're doing. By the way, Louis Capaldi comes to New York City on April 6th, and I'm really hoping to get a conversation in with him, an interview with him, because as I say, his story is a crossroads of culture and adaptability, is it not? He's adapting. His fan base has adapted to this, and they love him for it. They love that he still performs despite, not even despite, but with the Tourette's, he still performs. He still goes out and does his thing every night. How cool and inspirational is that? I mean, he may not want to be called inspirational because not many of those who are different and living their lives want to be called that. But I believe he is. And so I'm going to keep following his tour and seeing how much more this happens along the way, on his way to New York. And maybe book an interview. We'll have to see. But Louis Capaldi, you are showing that the world is a stage. And that you're sharing the stage with your audience and not minding that they jump in and support you, and is very cool also. He was telling the sound guys, hey, turn them up. Partly because he was struggling, partly because he wanted them to sing. And they were there to support him. And so I want to end this little 5-minute fix tonight, the Saturday sit down, whatever you want to call it, on the Alex Garrett podcast with this question. The question tonight is, who is serenading you along your journey? Whether it be in the disabled community, in the able-bodied community, within your family, within your workplace, who is serenading you like 18,000 people serenaded Louis Capaldi? That's my question. And if you do have a group serenading, doesn't it feel as good as 18,000 fans singing your number one song, aka someone you loved? Isn't that a win for us personally when our own group serenades us and supports us and keeps us going? It could be 5-6 people, but they mean as much as an 18,000 seat arena singing Louis Capaldi's number one song as he struggles with Tourette's. Wouldn't you agree? So in your group, who is serenading you tonight and through this year in 2023? Who is your core that's serenading you, that's supporting you, that makes you feel like you're not alone, even as it's cold and dark outside? Alex at alexjnyc.com. Alex at alexjnyc.com. I'm very curious about this. Shoot me an email, alex at alexjnyc.com. And we're going to keep doing more vlogs. We're going to keep doing more podcasts. Stay tuned to the Alex Garrett Podcast Network and Alex Garrett Productions. We'll talk to you soon.